Great morning, great morning, great morning. I'm Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday morning. Happy Monday morning. Oh, listen, we are moving and shaking. It is now April 11th. Woo! We are moving. We are moving. We are moving. I love it. I love it. Let me turn this down. Look at me over here with the technical difficulties. No, not really technical difficulties. I shouldn't even say that. There was no need to say that. It's not technical difficulties at all. But I'm trying to get my little self off of the camera right now. Anyway, hey guys, good morning. We're going to talk about today when things are going wrong in our lives, what should we do as a spiritually fit person or a person aspiring to be spiritually fit? I love that topic off the top because, we have a lot of things going on and we really have other ways we've dealt with it, and that had maybe not has been as conducive as to how we want to move, how we want to be in this life. And again, you know how I do it. I always start off with gratitude and appreciation this morning and setting my intentions for the day. Listen, my day today, I intend to have a good day. I intend to have clarity. I intend and want and desire to move in a way that I'm eager, that I am enthusiastic about my day, about my life, about what can happen. I am going to expect the best case scenario and not practice thinking about the worst case scenario. Listen, I'm going to set the tone. I'm going to go around and I'm going to compliment everybody I see, as I do every day, and I put a post of that. I want them to swell up with pride, remembering who they are, seeing themselves through what I see them and how I see them. That's how I'm gonna set the tone today. Listen, I am excited about this day. It's a good day. It's a good day. How to handle things that we, here we go. Okay. How to handle things when things are going all wacky. And the first thing I just said, I like to say my appreciation. I love to set my intentions. That has nothing to do with that, but it does have something to do with how to handle things when everything's going well. So some of us are dealing with a lot of the things going on, things that, whether it's at work, whether it's our health, whether it's our relationships, whether it's our finances, things are going on. And as a spiritually fit person, a person that just aspires to handle things a little differently, a person that is a good person. I think all of us are. I think all of us are good and have an extremely amount of good qualities that we have. Some are more practiced than others at it. But here's the deal. I think that many times when things are going wrong, maybe you're looking at a divorce, maybe you're looking at different things. There are ways to handle it where you don't lose yourself in it, that you don't have to come out of character with it. And I think that's one of the things. And a lot of times when we see lack and fear, lack and illnesses or our family issues, we have a tendency to come out of character to deal with them. And that's not what we want as a spiritually fit but spiritually mature person. Remember, our thing is that we are growing more in love. We're growing more in love with ourselves, more in love with life, we're getting more in alignment with the God of our understanding. We're not trying to go backwards. We're not trying to praise ourselves for going backwards. That's a backward step for us. That's not something to be proud of. And sometimes I think we glorify it when we're no longer that person anymore. And so what is the first thing to do when things that are just happening, when they're going out of control? And the first thing I want to show you, this is maybe a 3-part series. The first one is to be still. We know in the Bible it says, be still and know that I am God. I'm saying be still. Now that be still part kills us because we are in the mood. We are in the vein of doing things. Everybody understand? Everybody hear me on that? Listen, if you're here this morning, say good morning to me. If you are here this morning, checking me out this morning, say good morning to me. Come on with it. I'm ready for you. Come on with it. Tell me good morning. I want to see you. I hope you woke up in a great mood. If you didn't, I want to help you get in a great mood. I want to love on you. I want to just say, listen, thank you for jumping in. Thank you for getting up. Thank you for what you do, whatever service you give to this world. Thank you for being here. Come on with it. Come on with it. Jump on. Say good morning to me. Say good morning. Let me hold up just a minute because I'm jumping in feet first with this morning because I intend to listen. I'm excited about this topic anyway. This topic right here. Hey, D Love. Good morning. Good morning. There we go. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So how do we handle things when things are out of our control, when things are going haywire? And the first thing I said was to be still. What does be still look like? Woo! You know, a lot of us, we don't know what that really means. Be still sometimes is a surrendering of, I don't know what to do. Because if we jump in, what I find is that when we jump in a situation trying to handle it, like a lot of my mamas and them do, a lot of my friends that are parents, they just jump in and start handling things. A lot of my friends that are bosses do, a lot of my friends are this, we just jump in because we have to do. We don't take time to sit and ask for a solution. A lot of times when those kind of big swirly things happen, you have to wait a little bit to try to figure out how to maneuver, how to move in that fashion. Those solutions, we really do have the solutions within us. We just have to take a couple of breaths before we start moving. Anybody understand that? Anybody say? I think the main reason why we have to slow down too is because we usually are moving out of our emotion. We're moving out of just sheer emotion to do something. We're afraid for our kids, whatever kind of thing. We just go do it. And that may not be the right thing. Now, a lot of times that works until it doesn't. A lot of times that may, we get things done, but we realize that we were out of alignment. We're now tired and weary. We can't keep up that pace. That was just really a Band-Aid. Things are still out of whack. Things are smooth now, but there's still things out of whack. Therein is the issue when you're trying to move in this manner as a be still. The goodness and the blessings will continue to flow. You're not overly run. You're not tired because we can keep doing things. We'll keep doing things until we can't. I wrote a post that said that we are violent against ourselves for keeping ourselves so busy. Whew. Violent against ourselves for keeping ourselves so busy. We were never meant to be busy with no boundaries, just constantly busy and trying to help. And this, it's like we get a badge of honor nowadays. The busier you are. And I kind of chuckle because I've learned to be a little less busy. But, when I say I'm busy, sometimes that is me doing meditation. That is me just sitting. That is me because I do deal with and work with and around a lot of people. I always want to make sure I'm in alignment. So that be still is one thing that a lot of us will struggle with. It sounds easy, but a lot of us will struggle with the be still part. Like, that's not your lane. A lot of us are in other people's lanes. That's not your lane. Let them do what they do. Let your adult children be their adult children. Please. That's not your lane. Quit worrying about that right there. That is not. They have to find their way. Like we found our way. We can guide, we can advise. Advise usually means they asked us to help. We didn't just jump in to help. We didn't just offer our advice. And that way it keeps our energy down, our emotions down. Be still. Be still and know that I am God, the God of your understanding. This is so your higher power, your inner being. Once we be still, once we become still, that the quietness within us will rise up and allow us to start seeing things not through cloudy eyes, not through angry eyes, not through our perceptions of what should happen, our judgments, not through our judgments. It allows us to settle. And that is unsettling for a lot of us. We haven't built up a trust level with the God of our understanding enough, and that's okay. We can do that. We can do that. That's one. Basically, be still is a surrendering. God, I really don't know how to handle this. I know how my old self maybe will handle it, but I'm trying to become a new person. I have been a new person. I am a new person. So how do I walk in this when people are testing my gangster? You see, I know we love to like testing my gangster. And my thing is this: I'm not a gangster anymore. I know that there are higher things that will allow me to handle things. And because I expect the best, I'm never in that kind of situation. I'm not in that situation. So it's a matter of When I'm still and I surrender, my thoughts don't go to, oh, I need to fight this way or fight verbally, get in a verbal jousting match with someone. It simply is a, hold on, who do I want to be? Let me maneuver through this. For some of you, it's going to be difficult because we think we have to fight everything and everybody. We have to defend ourselves on everything. And what I find is that defending ourselves only makes it look worse. If you know who you are, there's no defending necessary. When you know who you are, there's no defending necessary. You can speak your truth, yes, but the reality of it is that when things are out of whack and you're not feeling very well and all these things are going on, then the number one thing is to be still. And you're being still in order to get the solutions, the ideas, to see the opportunities, not see it through eyes of emotion. Anybody got that? Come on with me. If you got a comment, come on. Let me see the comment. Come on with it. Come on with it. I would love. Just let me talk to you. Talk to me. Talk to me. How do you handle it when things are going whack? First, I'll be still. Hold on. I need to talk. God's like, I need to talk to you. Hold on. Don't be running out there jumping. Just hold on. Now, you cannot do that if you don't trust. Let me say that. That's first one I'm talking about. You cannot if you don't really trust. And this may be the very way you learn how to trust that there's a higher power, there's an energy that is supporting you. This may be the one. And most of us don't get that trust thing until the thing is so far out of our control that we just got to give up. Because if it's in our control, we try to handle it. If it's anything in our control, we try to handle it. And it could be anybody else's stuff. We be in it. And it's like, that's not your role, though. It's not your role. So what will happen is that the universe will give us something so big, so huge that we can't control it. All we can do is manage who we are in it, how we want to be, how do we want to handle it, how have we grown up in this thing, what does it look like to be still and to trust. That's really what it is. Be still and trust that things will always work out. Be still and trust that our kids will be taken care of or supported. They still get the opportunity to make their own choices. I mean, our adult kids. They get the opportunity to make their own. Be still and know that maybe this job now is maneuvering you and changing so that you have the opportunity to go into your other purpose, your real purpose, your bliss. Maybe that's it. That's what I'm talking about. The be still and know, be still and trust. Be still and trust that the universe is for you. Absolutely for you. Absolutely for you. Gorgeous and stuff. It's absolutely for you. But the only way is when we just can't do nothing else but to be still and trust. Yeah? Come on with it. Happy Monday, guys. Let's rock this thing. Hey, set your intentions for today. Understand that some things that are meant for you to just kind of hold up and see what other ways you can handle it. And just sit for a second. Sit down for a second. Silence yourself. Silence the thoughts. I'm going to talk again next week on not talking so much about the problem, but talking about the solution. I'm going to talk about that when we're in the middle of all this chaos and when things are going all wacky, to talk about how you want things to be. What does it look like? What do you want? Not what you don't want, because what we give attention to increases. So if you're constantly talking about your issues, then you will have more issues. But talk about your problems and how you want to do. Talk about your solutions, other ideas. The stillness part allows other ideas to come forth. Yeah? All right, guys. All right, that's my time for the day. Hit me up every Monday, 6:15 Central DT time. Come, look, jump on. Also, listen, have an amazing day. Come on, don't forget your workouts. You know how I am about Monday workouts. Get the Monday workouts in. Let's rock this thing. Come on, tell yourself how good you look today. Tell yourself that you're a king or a queen this morning. Remind yourself of how good you look, how awesome you are. Tell yourself that you walking in this thing like God sent you up in that job today, on Zoom today, whatever it is. Come on now. If you're having a big issue, settle down, sit for a second, so that you can get the ideas and to roil up in you, and also to sometimes to get some kind of peace. Somehow resting our thoughts, resting ourselves, resting. All right, guys. I'm Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Boom! Let's go. Have an amazing week, guys. Bye. See you next week.